this is an official Cecil Peoples Must Go petition. The UFC has been talking about reforming their judging system for a long time now, and just recently with the terrible judges scoring, we see how bad they need it. Cause when shit going down like that in main events, things need to get done. And how better else to get things done? We start by getting Cecil Peoples the fuck out of there. He a boxing judge. He don't belong in MMA. All you have to do is write Cecil Peoples Must Go and your name. That's it. We're gonna pass this around. As fans, we're not gonna just buy these pay-per-views and take shit like this without the UFC hearing our voice. So let your voice be heard and put your comment below. Okay? People is really starting to pay attention to YouTube, and we really need to start using YouTube as a weapon. And right now, we'll use it as an MMA weapon to get the judging reformed in MMA, especially in the UFC. It's getting terrible, man. And I can't believe after like 4 days, I'm the only one to do a video like this. I don't leave you with the angry rant. Alright, I got right here the top 7 worst decisions in MMA history. And surprisingly enough, 6 of them the UFC. Okay, I know there's smaller organizations that where fights were probably worst, but these is big names. No one really knows about the smaller names like King of the Cage and stuff like that, so I can't be like perusing thousands of videos. So this is just big organizations. Like I said, 6 or 7 of them UFC. Number 7, BJ Penn vs. Kyle Uno. That fight was a draw. Should have been BJ Penn's fight. Number 6, Vitor Belfort vs. Tito Ortiz. Anyone who saw this fight saw Tito Ortiz get his ass kicked. And even after the fight, Tito admitted to being knocked out and to be awoken by an elbow from Vitor Belfort. So Tito admittedly said he was knocked out in that fight. Alright, number 5, Pedro Hizzo vs. Randy Couture, Part 1. Anyone who saw that fight knows Pedro Hizzo was about a minute away from beating Randy Couture, but the bell rang, saved Randy, and he went on to get a pretty lame decision. Actually, a really lame decision. It's number 5. Number 4, for all of you complaining about last weekend, including me, I'm not bashing Laura Machida, I'm bashing the judges. But we gotta understand, that's only the number 4 worst decision ever. How was that number 4? Oh, because number 3, Rampage Jackson vs. Forrest Griffin. Okay, number 2, the worst decision in Pride Fighting Championships, Rico Rodriguez vs. Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. Rico Rodriguez beat him at his own game. No one knows about it. Look it up. It's number 2. And number 1, another fight Cecil Peoples was a part of. I believe Cecil Peoples was a part of 3 or 4 of the fights on this top 7. Number 1 is Matt Hamill versus Michael Bisping. This is another classic example of the Ultimate Fighter discount. Okay, Michael Bisping won the Ultimate Fighter. He won the worst decision in MMA history. Number 3, Griffin. Number 6 is Tito Ortiz, the most marketed fighter in UFC history, right next to Chuck Liddell. What you gotta do to win a decision is you gotta be really good friends with Cecil People, and you gotta have a nice balance of UFC marketing the shit out of you. So if you got both, you got the win. Alright, this is an official Cecil Peoples Must Go online petition. I'm gonna sign it, but I'm gonna be the first one to sign it. I'll let whoever wants to be first, and then I'll go ahead and sign it. I'm out.